Good morning. How you doing today? I know it's Friday and not the weekend, but hey, you're getting a video update today. The sun's in the sky. I don't know if you can see the mountains above the houses. That is what's called Mount Lemmon. And if you saw one of my pictures in Discord, you would have seen that last weekend we were up on top of that mountain in a cabin. Anyway, here's our garden update. I whacked this back, folks. And I did that so that it wouldn't go to seed and would still kick in and do more parsley. And as you can see, it is. So, and you can see down here there's some new growth. You keep doing that and it should last for a while. We put it in a brown paper bag to dry, and then you can have it as dry parsley later. Pardon the poop in the grass. Son's got a dog. We ordered some marigolds. They came stuffed in a box, and so we followed the directions. We've got them watered, and they're starting to grow new flowers. So, and they look really healthy. This guy, this one green bean is doing absolutely fantastic. And I'm trying to coax it to wrap itself around here. But for some reason, this keeps coming out. Let's see, right here, I've started trying to wrap it this way. Anyway, that should take care of the corner. That'll be great. And these I was worried about, but you can see we've got some new growth happening there. Looks pretty nice. Compared to what it was like, all rough, it's getting some new growth in it, so I'm happy about that. Same over here, look at this. I'm starting to train those to go up. You can see how it wiggles around as it grows up. That's pole bean is what they call it. But you can see those are starting to really look good, and I'm happy. Very happy. And that back there is a cucumber. I don't know about it. We'll have to see. The split peas, I think they're gone. They're a goner. And we'll just take this down so you can see it. You should have seen my big tomato. But look at that. It goes way up in the air. It's getting big tomatoes on it. Look in there, how many tomatoes can you count? Looks like an apple tree. But we keep feeding these once a week. It really needs it if it's got these big, thick tomatoes. Sorry, trying to get a good viewpoint. These are called beefsteak tomatoes. This thing is loaded. And then I started some from seed. This one's from seed. And it has a tomato there. Back here, hidden, are all my carrots. I did go through and I did try to separate, pull some out so that you can get a nice big carrot crop. A few here in the front, a few over here. So anyway, that's our tomatoes. Looking good. And you know how I was worried about my zucchini? Well, I don't need to worry. They're huge. Look at the morning. In the morning, they always blossom. This one is the first one that came up, and we're just going to let it go to seed because it's kind of deformed. But over here, you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the back, there's like a little one down there. And this one, I'm sure it's got 1 or 2, but they're kind of hidden. And then this one's going to need to be plucked. Matter of fact, I'm just going to take it off. You see how it turns yellow at the end? That's no bueno. And I think it suffered at first because it was going through some damage from white powder disease. So it's starting to get like new development down there, and there's one in the back that looks pretty good. This guy I thought was going to be dead. It's coming back. And then we got 2 actually here, 2 plants. And here's a zucchini here. Look at that thing. That's going to be ready here maybe another week. And right behind it is another one in the background. This guy, jury's out. I hear there's male and female plants, and you see right here this blossom, but it's not developing. The zucchini, that's a male. Interesting fact. Look here at our peppers, they're going wild. And we already have, see if I can get you a bit good. There's one jalapeno. There's another one down there. This one hasn't developed any yet. It's a slow poke, so we'll give it some time. And these 2 are bell peppers. And this one has a bell pepper on it. It's got a brown spot from the sun. But it should be okay. We have more in development. Here's those onions. They've gone really well. This was a store-bought onion that started sprouting. So we cut it in half and we put it in the water, and it split into 2. Our beets, Swiss chard. These onions, I don't know about them. This right here is our spinach crop, and we have one, actually 2 that we're just letting go to seed, and then we're going to collect the seed because we really like the taste of the spinach. We're going to let it go to seed so that we have seed for next planting. And then back here, this was a no. We shouldn't have grown lettuce during the spring, summer. It really needs to be the fall crop. We tasted some of it. It was so bitter. And that's what happens when it's hot out. It gets bitter. But these, we're letting some of these go to seed. So these guys are getting tall, and they're going to be doing that soon. This was oak leaf lettuce. Nah. It doesn't really do well here, so we're not going to do those anymore. And then over here we've got my wife's little garden. These are foxtail ferns. Obvious naming. I'm not sure what these are called. They're like little rosettes. Really pretty. Got several of those, another foxtail. 2 more. We got bird feeders. Hummingbird. And then another foxtail. I'd say, ooh, look at our sunflower we grew, but we didn't. It's metal. And we get these big ladybugs in our garden. Nah. Anyway, that's our update.